Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the Silence Majority YouTube channel. Today's a little bit different of a video. I'm going to be responding to a TikTok that was made about me by someone called Sherilyn, I think. I'm not entirely sure. This is another one of the left-wing political TikTok accounts that decided to join in on the mass reporting and always joins my live streams to comment a load of different things irrelevant to the points I'm actually making. So first of all, I'm going to play through the live. You can see it here. The video, I mean, so yeah, let's watch it together.
If you want to see a group of people who are ignorant, sheltered and wrapped up in cotton wool beyond comprehension, then look no further than the right-wing youth of TikTok. This guy is a classic example.
Should full-time fast food workers earn enough to support a family? That's a very open-ended question. Overall, no.
Yeah, fast food workers should not earn enough to feed a full family. Even full-time. I'm not sure why this is breaking news to you. So I've just found out, and I've through a little bit of research, that on average for a family of 5 it costs £45,000 a year to run, to keep that family of 5 fed, sheltered, clothed and to be able to go to school, etc, etc. Now if you ask me, I don't personally think that a fast food worker should be earning £45,000 a year, even full-time. The average wage for a McDonald's worker in the UK is £12,000 a year. Now, to say that you think that they should be paid £45,000 a year, to me, is ridiculous. In fact, why don't you start your own fast food chain, pay your employees £45,000 a year, and see how long you last in that market? This is a huge misconception with people on the left, is that they think that people get paid based on how hard they work. That is not true at all. People get paid based on the scarcity of their skill and labour. For instance, if I go in my garden and dig 10 holes, I'm not going to get paid by anyone. No matter how much I demand to get paid, no one's going to pay me because nobody finds value in what I'm doing. However, if I go to an allotment and offer an old man, you know, I can dig you 10 holes if you pay me £5, the chances are he's going to take it, especially if his back's aching, etc, etc. That is because labour does not guarantee you money. The skill and the scarcity behind that labour does guarantee you money, and it determines how much you get. Now, the average pay for a firefighter in the UK is £24,000 a year, and it rises up to £32,000 a year if you have the right training. So are you going to tell me that you truly value a fast food worker's labour twice that of a firefighter's? No.
If you want to see a group of people who are ignorant, sheltered and wrapped up in cotton wool beyond comprehension, then look no further than the right-wing youth of TikTok.
And also, I find it funny that you've referred to me as the right-wing youth of TikTok. I'm actually extremely centrist. Most of my views are centrist views. A lot of them are left-wing, a lot of them are right-wing. Yet people like you, who are so far on the left and see anything further right than you as to be alt-right, you're the people that's wrong with politics at the moment. When I express my left-wing views on TikTok, the right-wingers who follow me see what I say and they think, yeah, that's fair, I can understand why he has that, I just don't agree with him. Yet when I express a few right-wing views on TikTok, the left, like you, attack me and refer to me as a right-wing crazy youth who's trying to get clout on TikTok. There's an incredible double standard here, and it's the reason that not many people like your side of the aisle. Okay, let's carry on.
Should full-time fast food workers earn enough to support a family? That's a very open-ended question. Overall, no.
Here he says that somebody working full-time does not deserve a wage to survive on.
No, that's not what I said. Somebody working full-time does probably earn a wage to survive on. And you've managed to miss out the part there where they asked about the full family. Should full-time fast food workers earn enough to support a family? No. And then what you decided to reply with was somebody working full-time does not deserve to earn a living that they can survive on. That is not what the question was at all.
Everything, such as the house over my head, the food, comes from my parents. My laptop, my Apple Watch, my phone, anything above my needs.
Wait until you have to pay bills, rent and overhead before you think being able to afford an Apple Watch is a flex.
I didn't think it was a flex at all. In fact, what the question there was referring to how wealthy my parents are, how much money they make, and what I take off of them. And I said that the basic needs they pay for. For instance, food they pay for, the roof over my head they pay for. But if I want some nicer food, for instance, if I wanted a steak from the butcher's instead of the supermarket, then I would pay for that. I'm very, very stringent about that, and I always stick to that because I understand that my basic needs are their own responsibilities, but my basic wants are mine. They have no moral obligation to fill in my basic wants. And I'm not saying that everything that I have that is nice I have paid for, because I haven't. That would be a lie. Quite a few things I have that are nice they've paid for. For instance, some new shoes at Christmas and all that sort of stuff. But again, everything over my basic needs I've paid for. That was the question that was asked, and that was the question that I answered. I'm not trying to flex there at all. So thank you for twisting that as well.
I didn't want to value my income over my mental health.
You quit your business because it was affecting your mental health. Don't you think that all the fast food workers out there still putting their health on the line because some people can't go 5 minutes without a burger wish they could do the same?
Okay, so firstly, the burger that I was eating there, I actually made that with my own hands. I didn't go to a fast food restaurant to get that because obviously I know how you've explained how it's almost as bad as being in World War II to have to work in McDonald's. So I decided not to go to McDonald's for that, and I actually made that. That was a pork and apple burger from my butchers. Shout out to them. So I had a business last year that I ran over lockdown, but it was extremely stressful. So I could no longer value the money over the stress. Now, in that case, I do recognise that I was in a great place because, again, I have my parents to fall back on. All of the income I made was on my wants, not on my needs. Nowhere have I said that somebody's mental health situation would not affect their incomes, because I'm sure it would. A lot of people will quit their jobs, or they might be in a situation where they can't, which is what you said. What I did say was that a fast food worker does not deserve enough money to run a family. If you're going to try and lie to me that a fast food worker's skill is rare enough to warrant paying them, what was it, £55,000 a year, I'm sorry, but that's not true. And again, I would welcome you to open up your own restaurant and pay your workers £65,000 a year, because I'd love to see how far you get. Also, I'm not sure why it's the left that always tries to get unflattering photos of you when it's also them who try to promote body positivity. How do you know that I'm not currently struggling with my mental health because of my appearance, and then you decide to put a photo like that to all of your thousands? I'm not sure whether you've got thousands or not. You might be a small page. You probably will be. But again, how do you know that I'm not suffering with my mental health because of my body appearance at the moment? But then you go on to do that. Every single left-wing TikToker that I've seen always does that for some reason. They always put a freeze frame of you looking unadmirable. It's sort of hypocritical from your side of the political aisle, because I've never done it apart from when people have done it to me, just to fight fire with fire. But overall, a very unfair video because he took a lot of what I said out of context, especially with the fast food workers. But I'm staying to my guns on that a fast food worker, even working full-time, does not deserve enough money to run a full family because their skill and their labour does not equate to that much pay. But yeah, that's basically a quick response to that video. So if you have any other TikToks that you would like to send me in, because this one was sent in by one of my friends to do a response to, then please do send them me. You can send them me on Instagram or Twitter. Both of them are linked in the bio, and I will make a response probably the same day that you send it me. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you next time.